So guys, today I wanted to talk about this vehicle, which is arguably the most controversial vehicle of the whole update. This is the M1A2T. Yes, the Taiwanese export model of the M1A2. Okay, and it has a lot of controversy behind it and a lot of misinfo as well. So we're gonna try to clear the air a little bit with this tank because even I did some mistakes in some videos talking about this vehicle. Yeah, basically, guys, we have here a neighbor, right? For the Chinese tech tree, and that's the controversial part. Let me know in the comments what you think about this. An Abrams in the Chinese tech tree. I'm sure the Chinese don't mind too much. I wonder, if the Chinese players even like this or not. But maybe they hate it as well. I don't know. And the Americans might not like it as well. I honestly don't know what the community thinks about it because it might be divided, it might not be. I saw a lot of people criticizing it, and that's why I wanted to do a video to show a little bit of what it is for those who don't know, okay? So, yeah, let me know in the comments. But the first thing that you need to understand, guys, is obviously that this is a normal M1A2. Is it a Sepv2 or a Sepv3? Well, guys, it is technically in between. It is a base model Sepv2 that was upgraded with certain systems to be more cost-effective or more cheap, basically, than a Sepv3, but still have some of the upgrades that a Sepv3 has, okay? For in-game purposes, it doesn't matter too much. It is going to be pretty much export model downgraded a Sepv2. For in-game purposes, that is the case. So the mobility, the gun, everything on the tank itself has barely any changes from the Sepv2, right? And that's the major thing that you need to take from this. It is the top tier tank in a foreign tech, just like the MKM is for the Russians with the Su-30, right? So it is a interesting thing, I would say. As you can see, we have a pretty good thermal system for both the gunner and the commander, right? So obviously it will be a pretty modern tank on that regard. You have the normal grenade launchers. Okay, you have pretty much the normal grenade launchers, not the rosy system that the Sepv2 got it. And as for the ammo, we have 4 ammunition that you can see right there. The first one is the KEW-A2, and then we have the normal KEW, and then we have the M1A30A1 and the M1A30. What are these rounds? Well, let's take a look on the hangar to actually show them. So first of all, M1A2T, it's coming below the VT4A1. So in this more export kind of line of thinking over here, kinda, not really that. And of course, here we have the other Taiwanese vehicles. And guys, it is very similar to the Sepv2. Of course, it doesn't have the extra armor on the sides, which is something that makes it look way better, in my opinion. Some people like it. I don't. Of course, it improves protection, but still. You don't have the rosy system, so you have the normal grenade launchers. So, I don't know if you noticed, I mentioned this in other videos, but the Sepv2 got the rosy system, which is integrated with a laser warning system, right? In real life, this automatically deploys the smoke, but in the game, it just works as a laser warning system. Just like the Ramsagol, the BMPT, none of these tanks will receive the automatic deployment of smoke for now, right? So the the M1A2T will not have that system. So it just has the normal grenade launchers, which is, a low number as well. It's only 12 compared to the 30 of the rosy system, which is much better, right? Also, if you take a look, overall, guys, apart from these, externally, there might be some changes here and there, but let's be honest, it is very minor things. You will see, for example, the back of the turret here and everything. There will be other things, but in a general sense, it is pretty much the same tank apart from that. So in real life, it has some systems from the Sepv3, very minor things, minor differences, right? But still, it is a little bit different than the normal Sepv2 in real life. In the game, pretty much the same. So the ammo. The ammo becomes the main thing. So instead of having the 829s we have the KEWs, right? We have the normal M30, 830, right? And the A1, so normal heat rounds that we have here. And then we have the KEW, which is an M1A2T without the depleted uranium core, right? It has tungsten in its main, composition, which means that it has a little bit less penetration. And of course, it is used by the Australian Abrams in the American Tech 3, the Squadron 1, right? And of course, we have the KEW-A2, which is a new round to the game, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember anybody using this round. Correct me if I'm wrong. And then this is the same principle, but with the 829A2. So this is basically an M829A2, but without DE, right? Depleted DU, sorry, which is uranium, right? And it actually has normal tungsten, which means that it has a little bit less penetration. So if we actually take a look here, you will see that the penetration is a little bit worse. So you can see that, for example, in 0 meters, 10 meter, 0 degrees, 10 meters, you have 629 millimeters of penetration, 629, right? While this one has 628. And in the longer ranges, like 2000, it has 577 here on the Chinese one. And then we have 597. So up close, it doesn't change much. You will see like 1 millimeter of change. But it, like in the longer ranges, you will see 10, 15, 20 millimeters of difference, okay? So it is better. And remember, the Abrams that it has, it's the AIM, right? It has the KEW, not the A2. So I'm pretty sure this is a new round that you will see in that vehicle, okay? Everything else, guys, is pretty much the same. I'm pretty sure. Let me just do a last check over here on the armor. So yeah, just checked. And it is the same armor package as well. So overall, the same engine, the same everything, guys. You will see pretty much the same tank, just with a slightly worse ammunition. And no laser warding system, no Rosie, right? Which has more grenade launchers. So this is the controversy, guys. Is it actually, do China really need this? Do you agree that China is receiving an Abrams? It is a pretty weird thing. The good part, if you are mad with this, the good part is that this is probably going to be the only Abrams that we will see in an external foreign kind of country in the game, because I doubt that anybody else that uses the Abrams will be added as a main nation, right? So it can happen, but I would imagine it's highly unlikely. Like, it really is. So overall, guys, I think it's the only one that will happen. It's the most controversial one, but it might be the only one. Like I said, in the game, it's pretty much just a Sepv2. So even though it is not a proper Sepv3, this thing, let's be honest, guys, having this in the game kind of brings the subject that we need the Sepv3 in the US. I will keep dialing that dial, right? I really honestly believe we need the Sepv3 in the US Tech 3, especially now, to bring something that it's unique for them, especially with this, enough. Unique enough, and also that it's better than the current, Abrams top tier, because this thing, it is not a bad tank by any means, but it's not on par with, Leopard 2A7s and T90s, in my opinion, right? So yeah, let's just say that. Maybe the Sepv3, with its upgrades that it has, it will be more on par with those vehicles. So this is it, guys. This is the most controversial addition of the update, I would say. Let me know in the comments what you think. This is the M1A2T, and I see you guys on the next one. Make sure to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment. Join the Discord down in the description. And I gotta say, guys, if you wanna help a friend of mine, I will leave a link in the description for you to help him out on his channel, to bump it up a little bit if you wanna help it out. He just created his channel. He's doing like gameplays with a little bit of funny stuff. It's like literally his first video, so he always helps me with the videos and stuff. So make sure to go there and check him out, okay? I will leave the link in the description. So see you guys on the next one. Bye.